required to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
13 yards remaining on second down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And that's picked up by the AFC. Past the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A fumble return for an AFC touchdown. Touchdown, Orlando. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score AFC.
They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that two-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point? But after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for two and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And this is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. That'll bring up second down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
Another 3 and out.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He can't get him down. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and an AFC touchdown.
I have to believe that in a Pro Bowl situation, you know, we talk about these defensive backs during the season, that they're educated gamblers. They take the education out of it. They just go for the football here. Hey, try and make a big play, and if you get one, you really look terrific in this game.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
automatic first down.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the fourth quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now? And someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them, and they'll have to live with that for the rest of the year.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers, he'll find Metcalf. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. Not much there, only a yard. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. Schwab, there he goes, left side. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and an AFC touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summing onto the field as they'll go for 2. And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got.
Roughing the passer defense.
Come on, homie.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summing onto the field as they'll go for 2. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
That keeps the score. AFC
I know
38,
we could sit up here
NFC 13.
and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this. No, okay.
And it is gobbled up by the NFC. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when it team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Rodgers to try again after the pick six. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards that time. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, NFC. DK Metcalf with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the NFC able to cut into that lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Younghoe Koo lining up for the
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. And he'll bang that one through.
Good.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off by an NFC touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here's the All-Pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
AFC takes over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Back out is the AFC offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he cannot get rid of it. The NFC getting in there for the sack. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4. Quarter of play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Going deep for Diggs. This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for the AFC. 55 yards.